Welcome to the final part of the message, What Every Wife Must Know. I believe you've been blessed by the previous editions and the part 1 and part 2, and this is the part 3 that I'm coming your way with. If you haven't watched the previous message on what every wife must know, you can watch the part 1 and part 2 on YouTube and you will be blessed. So what every wife must know, what must you know? What must you know? Every wife must know that number 5, you are an inheritance from God to your husband. Yes, you are an inheritance from God to your husband. When you read Proverbs 19 verse 14, I'm excited about this scripture. It says that houses and riches are inheritance from fathers, but a prudent wife is from the Lord. A prudent wife is from the Lord. So it means that if you're married to a man who did not inherit anything from his father, did not inherit house, cars, or anything, you, the wife, are a complete package of any inheritance a husband can think about. With your presence in that marriage, your husband can achieve what his father could not achieve. You are a complete package, an anointed vessel of impact, productivity, and fruitfulness, and you are going to impact the life of your husband to achieve more, 100 and 1,000 times more than his father achieved. So a wife, hear me, you are an inheritance from God to your husband, according to Proverbs 19 verse 14. The next point, then I've been talking all good, and it's going in favor of our husband. And you ask yourself as the woman, so who is your helper? Since you are in to give all the help and assistance to your husband, who is your helper? Your helper is the Lord. Bible says in Psalm 121 verse 2 that I'll lift up my eyes unto the hills, from where does my help come from? My help comes from my husband. My husband? No, your help does not come from your husband. Your help does not come from any man, but your help comes from the Lord. So if you find yourself as a wife who happens to be a breadwinner, it is a blessing and an honor to be giving that kind of help to your husband, because your help comes from a greater source, an unlimited source, a more reliable and dependable source. Your help comes from the Lord. So when you wake up every morning, just pray to your helper and ask him to direct you on how you can also be of help to your household. I am grateful that you watch this message. Roles and things you must do is number 1, be in charge. Be that good thing. In summary, be that good thing that happened to your husband. Be good to your husband in the kitchen. Be in charge. Cook good food that will not give him heart attack, cardiac arrest, and diabetes, and things that will affect his health in the future. Be that good thing. Do not leave your kitchen for the house help. Do not leave your kitchen for your children. You are the good thing that the kitchen is waiting for, and your husband will be a blessing. Be a good thing to your husband financially. Proverbs chapter 14 verse 1 says that a wise woman builds his own home with his own hands. It means that a woman must work to also support the husband financially. So it is in order if you are also supporting your husband, and if you are not, begin to do so, because God is expecting that from you. What roles you are supposed to do? Pray for your husband. Always be your husband's intercessor and his prayer warrior. Let it be reported in the realms of the spirit that because of his wife, that man is untouchable. Because he has a praying wife, we cannot touch his job. Let the spiritual world be aware that there is a presence of a praying wife in that home, in that marriage. Pray for your husband. There are certain things you should not even complain or talk about. Just take it up in prayer. For Bible say that everything to God in prayer. We should be anxious of nothing, but in everything through prayer and supplications and thanksgiving. So be the prayer warrior, prayer intercessor for your husband and your family. The last point I want to talk about is that let your husband be in charge. Be good to your husband. Let him be in charge. Men are living in homes where if it looks like in recent days, women are earning more than men. Women are actually financially stronger in some homes than men. It doesn't mean you should be rubbing shoulders with your husband or be at power struggle with him, but let him feel that irrespective of who you are, what God has blessed you with, he is still in charge and he is the man. A good home or a good marriage or a marriage that is attractive to you did not just drop from heaven. It took hard work. I believe that if you take this concept and put it into practice, God will favor your home and you would be proud of a very beautiful and sweet marriage. God bless you for watching What Every Woman Must Know. Thank you.